I also bought, I completely forgot this game exists, and I feel so bad that I forgot it existed. But when I was going through stuff on the Steam sale to kind of see if there's anything I wanted to grab, Ni no Kunai, which was a game that I loved back on the PS3, and number 2, which I never played for whatever reason, were both on for like $10. So I was like, well, I'll grab both of those because, 1, I wouldn't mind playing the 1 again, and 2, I want to play number 2 at some point. Does Warbeard have his like best friend with him? He doesn't. That's sad. There seemed to be a black mass inside that I don't understand. I can faintly hear voices coming from inside. Water! Fill up on water! The water of the oasis in front of the monster arena. The black lump of mystery. Well, it's just going to say that I'm afraid of bumping my head. Actually, something funny I didn't know about this game until I always just kind of defaulted to the new player servers that like have the metal slime events spawn and all that. After 90 days, you're not allowed to go on them anymore. So I went to like log into my normal server and it was like, no, like you're not allowed to go here anymore. You're not a new player. And I was like, oh no, I gotta like pick a different server now. So I just picked like whatever. There's like 2 streaming servers and that's where I usually leave this guy now. But I don't remember it ever like saying, hey, like you can only be here for like a limited amount of time. I'm glad that I took advantage of the metal slime events to level up like my other like classes to get the base class awards and stuff like that, because it would be a bit time consuming without the metal slime event. Hello, traveler. What? What's up? You want some oasis water? I'll give you some from a bottle I've just filled. Did you understand the charm of this water? I'm kind of happy. Water is precious, so please use it carefully. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide what to do with Belkram, like, because to get him caught up to Warbeard, I'd have to stream this game a lot more often than I am. And I would have to like stop playing on Warbeard, but like I want to know what happens next. So like I keep just playing on Warbeard. That's why I grabbed a couple of other RPGs. I'm like, maybe they'll like take me away from it and then I won't be like as hooked on this game, but so far it's not working. I even tried like starting up a new playthrough of Dragon Quest IV. And then I was like, yeah, but like I've already played this one, so I know what happened. So I just came back to Dragon Quest X again. So maybe when Dragon Quest 3 someday comes out, I'll be able to like, well, I've already beaten it too, but I'm pretty excited for the HD 2D version of that. I think it'll be really cool. I think Square's got like Square puts out a lot of garbage now, but I feel like they've got a pretty good idea in that. Like, not all the HD 2D games have been good, but like they've been pretty decent. Right. Don't worry, buddy. I got your water. What's this? Smell is the fragrance of Oasis and Al-Ahagiro. It's so fresh. Pour your Oasis water into this pot immediately. I'm still not going to do voices because like my throat is still messed up. That cold like kicked the hell out of me. Malcolm poured the Oasis water into the pot. You heard a voice coming from inside. Oh, this certainly is water from my Al-Ahagiro Oasis, no doubt. Finally, I can move. Oh, it's one of those guys. I like these guys. I think they're cool. Suddenly, a king kelp emerged from the pot. Huh, that was a close one. Almost turned into kelp chips. The desert was too dry, so I took refuge in here. I thought there'd be water in this pot, but it was empty. And once I was inside, I couldn't get back out. This body really is getting on my last nerve. Now then, you're an unfamiliar face. Who are you? Velcro. I see. I really appreciate your help on such a whim. Please accept this as my thanks. I still find it weird that they flip-flop on this, like, main quest being in the quest log or not. Because, like, now none of them are again. It, like, goes back and forth on whether or not they're numbered quests or if they are. It's a very strange, like, kind of flip-flopping system. Yes, of course. If I'm able to move now, I must return to my kingdom. I have to go back to Al-Ahagiro as soon as possible. You probably couldn't tell from my appearance, but I'm actually Al-Ahagiro's king. Huh, you don't believe me, do you? Well, it's true. Seriously, come to my kingdom and you shall see. Oops, I've stayed here for too long. Farewell, Belkrum. There we go. Although on Warbeard, I got it's like there's still so many, like there's actually like some pretty cool side quests, especially in like the later expansions that I've been starting to kind of get into. We're just gonna port, but I think like Warbeard's up to like 550 side quests done at this point. Like there's just so many of them, which is nice. Like it's nice that there's like a lot of side content in this game. Like more than I've, like a lot of MMORPGs have like a lot of like, you know, like little busy things that you can do for fun. But this game has like an obscene amount. Like between like the different battle events, there's different PvP things. There's like, you know, that fun little pencil game that I talked about. What else? Like the monster taming, it's basically got like a full robust like Dragon Quest Monsters game pretty much built, not like a storyline, but like the actual arena stuff is all kind of built into it. So it's cool. I like it. There's always something to do. I'm sorry to bother you, but King Munis is not in right now. So I can't let you into the throne room. Oh, he's on the bottom floor. My bad. Yeah, it was a meeting room, yeah. Ah, I wonder if you're a traveler by the name of Belkrum. I didn't know they really existed. I have a favor to ask of you. Will you listen to me? By favor, I mean nothing else. It's about the monster that invaded Castletown in Al-Ahagiro the other day. We beheaded him. That monster is a strange one who talks in honey. And I want you to take Belkrum. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to try to correct the syntax when it happens. And he's making a racket in your name. It is a strange thing for a monster to summon a traveler. But if you have any free time, go and check on him. He's kept in a cage in the arena basement. Once outside, you can go around to the east side of the wall and head for the monster's service entrance. The guards are in a lot of trouble. Please, do me a favor. All right, bro. No worries. I'm going to start doing more of the monster arena stuff in this game eventually. Especially because, like, I don't know. I still haven't grabbed the, like, new Dragon Quest Monsters game. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't really want to, like, give Square money for, like, holding people's nostalgia hostage. Because I think a lot of people will buy the game just because they're like, if we don't buy it, they won't make any more of them. And it's like, I don't know. If they're going to make them with, like, such lackluster performance and effort, I feel like I don't want them to make more. I would rather just play the old ones that, like, you could tell the people who made it actually cared about it a little bit. But I don't know. There's a rumor that they're going to put out a patch that's going to, like, drastically increase the performance, but that might just be a rumor as well, so who knows. Like, the core gameplay was okay. It was just, like, after the fact that they had Dragon Quest XI running so well on the Switch, like, it's embarrassing how bad that game runs. Like, terrible. But we'll see. Maybe they'll fix it. Who knows? See, at first I thought this, like, design didn't make sense. It's like, so you have to leave the city to go around, but it's like, I guess, like, it's a good way to keep the monsters separated from the population. Like, what if a monster gets out? They can't get right into the city because it's, like, you know, in a separate fortified area. I'm gonna grab that chest and then we'll see what's going on. Ah, there you are. You sure know how to make someone wait. I'm very grateful that you helped me out of that dry spell the other day. Thanks to you, I'm back home safe and sound. Well, I don't think you're that safe. But alas, here I am. My claims of being king of Al-Ahagiro fall on deaf ears. Soldiers, even minsters, treat me like some kind of monster. I know this looks bad, but I'm sorry. I feel just terrible and worthless. So I have a favor I must ask of you. I was wandering in the southern desert when a monster called Evil Ganesh inadvertently stole my precious king's scepter from me. Passed down from generation to generation to the kings of Al-Ahagiro. It's a golden scepter that bears the royal crest. Please, get it back from that evil Ganesh. Well, will you do that for me? Dude, I'll help you out because I think the kelp guys are really cool. Oh, thank you. You really are a lifesaver. I'm counting on you. If only I had the royal scepter, I could then prove I'm truly the king of this land and get out of here. Well, you got a crown on. The only thing that kind of sucks is it's too bad you can't mail equipment that you get off of monsters, because, like, since Warbeard's ahead of Belkram, I could just mail equipment that I'm done with back to him, but you can't. Like, that would make my life a lot easier. Because some of the equipment I've had to farm for Warbeard took, like, a weirdly long time. Like, I just got really, really, really unlucky with drop rates. So it just took forever to get it, so I'm like, sometimes some of that equipment I need on Belkram, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get it again. It was such a hassle before. All right, so he said the southern end, so we'll head down there. I know the monster he's talking about. In fact, I'm going to put some Dulceline in the old tank. They added a new Dolboard prism to the game, and I like... So far, I haven't been, like, tempted by the cash shop, but it's pretty cool. It's like it's a train motorcycle, and I'm like, I really like the idea of that. Alright, they should be down on the, like, salt flat area over here. If I'm remembering correctly. Because I remember having to get... I think I got, like, a sword from one of them, and I had to fight a whole bunch of them. This area is really cool, though. It's probably one of my favorite areas in the game so far. Just because it looks really neat. No step there. Yeah, it's too bad too. I've tried to get more friends into this game, but one, like, not a lot of my friends are really into MMOs outside of like World of Warcraft. That's like the only MMO any of them have ever played. But it's also like, I don't find it to be too big of a hassle, but like, they're just like, the account setup is too much of a hassle and they don't want to do it, so. That's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what all of my moves actually do, because I haven't actually played this class in a while. I know Soul Hunt does like a shit ton more damage if you knock them down. I think this one paralyzes. I didn't do much of anything. Alright, we got the item. Wonder how close it'll actually move me. Probably just outside the kingdom, because it only uses... It doesn't seem to have, like, its own special, like, drop-off points. It just drops off at, like, yeah, like, standard teleportation areas. Yeah, when I get back into a city, I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's like this really cool dual board that they just added in. And I kind of really want to get... Oh, wait. Never mind. It did drop me off there because, yeah. Sorry, I thought I was over there. All right, let's give him the scepter. I got your scepter, brother. You're back. That look on your face says that you brought my scepter back. So then, would you please hand it to me? Now you look like the king. Ah, to feel the scepter in my hands again. What a wonderful feeling. Now that I have it, I can get out of here. Hey, you, keep quiet in there. Ah, just in time. You, soldier. Bring Kabuso and the Arbiter. Sorry, Abutar. Here right away. You damn monster. How dare you? You really believe they'll come and see you? Get them over here now, or I'll stuff your mouth full of my slimy seaweed. Oh, wait here. Fucking kelp man. What on earth is going on? Good, you're both here. I will now prove to you that I am the king. Ta-da! Take a look at this. I'm Munis, the 79th king of Al-Ahagiro, the glorious kingdom of 1,000 years. I will no longer tolerate any more disrespect. Release me from here at once. You damn monster, where did you get that? Stolen from King Munis, no doubt, you dirty monster. Now I'm worried about the king. What, you still don't believe me? You really are ungrateful. Hey, Abutar, I kept quiet about you stealing cheese from the kitchen. Hey, how do you know that? And Kabuso, you wouldn't mind if I told the whole castle you've been writing love letters to the maids, would you? Knock it off. But only the king would know about that. Why would the king know about you stealing cheese? I feel like that's under his pay grade. Are you really King Munis? I am. And if you still don't believe me, I have plenty of more things I could say to embarrass you. Well... Understood? Get me out of here right now. Yes, right away. Ugh, thanks to you, Belkram. They finally believe that I'm Munis. I must thank you for your help. Please, come to the throne room when you are able. I'll be waiting for you there. Just a mo. You know what I will say that I found it's kind of weird. The difficulty in the game, it's never been like super hard, but there was like a weird uptick. In version 3, I lost more battles against bosses than anywhere else in the game so far. Like 4.0 has had some like decently hard things, but like for some reason the like 3.0 stuff was like difficult at times. But I'm not sure why. It just kind of randomly had these like difficulty spikes. Well, like the one thing is like as the game goes forward, the bosses get a lot more involved. Like in the base game, a lot of it was just kind of like, you know, wail on them and whatever, but like there's a lot more like having to maneuver and like watch out for things and stop certain attacks from happening and, you know, that kind of stuff that comes into MMO games. But I don't know, for some reason 3.0 like was decently difficult. I guess I should just say version 3, like version 3 in general, not just 3.0. Version 3 had some like decently tough parts. Can I just go to the throne room? Treasury was mayor there. I'm gonna check my mail too because I don't want that envelope there anymore in the top left. Ah, Belkram, you've done well. Not only did you save my life, but you helped everyone realize that I'm truly the king. I'm truly in your debt. Here's your reward that I promise. Please, take it. I think now's the time to tell us, Your Majesty. What happened to make you turn into a monster? I want you to listen very carefully. This is the whole story of what happened in that dreadful war. The I keep putting an L in there. The Al-Ahagiro army, led by Gorius and I, fought valiantly against the demons. But it was in vain. We were beaten quite badly and got captured. We were all prepared to die. However, the demon general did not kill us. Instead, he transformed each of us into monsters. And those soldiers who were now monsters were taken away. As you can see, I became a king kelp and was dried out by the hot sun. They didn't notice me, so I survived. How terrible. Yes, indeed. I don't know where they were taken or why, but I'm certain they are all still alive. I'll gather information from all around the country to see if I can find them. I may ask for your cooperation once more, Belcrum. If I do, I hope you'll assist me. Peace out. Alright, he's at 79. Oh, I see you've come. I was hoping you would, as I have a favor to ask. As a matter of fact, I figured out how to return back to normal. According to an ancient manuscript, there is a sacred spring located in a place called Jira Jungle. It can break powerful curses. The spring itself is called the Kudus Spring. If you douse yourself in its waters, it will instantly wash away any curse. I'll not be able to go about my kingly affairs if I am to remain like this. I must become a human again as soon as possible. Normally I'd have my soldiers come along with me, but only a few know my true identity. Kabuso agreed that it would be a good idea if somebody capable like you were to escort me, since you already know the situation. Well, will you escort me to Kudus Spring? It's located in the Jira Jungle, northwest of the Defil Desert. Of course. Ah, I knew I could count on you. Just what I'd expect. I'll follow closely behind you while keeping myself hidden. Let's be on our way. Should I bring some water in case he dries out again? Now, I will say too, like, next week's schedule is going to be pretty up in the air because of the holidays and all that. I'm not 100% sure what's all going on. So, you know, I'll stream when I can, but there'll probably be... I probably won't put up a schedule. I'll just kind of pop on when I actually have time to stream, kind of thing. Yes, take me to the Jira Jungle. There we go, another trial gate. Perfect. These are like super duper useful for leveling up. Like every Saturday I just pop on and like quickly do the gates while having like a one of those EXP boosting orbs on, and like it's been really good for like leveling up off classes that I'm like, oh, I might play that later, because I don't want to over level my character and make the game too easy. So I've been kind of just doing it that way. This is the Gate of Trials. Those who would pass through this gate challenge the monsters of this trial and show thy power. I don't remember which one this is. Shit. Well, I'm not going to be able to use that ability now. Maybe. Nope, he's getting up. Shit. I guess the action got queued. shit, of course, right after I buff up. Son of a bitch. The move still went off at least. Good. I want to know if they're going to put more than one class in the game, because usually it seems like there's like between 2 to 4 in each expansion, but so far they've only announced like the Dragon Wizard, so I don't know if they're gonna... Oh, there's no treasure chest. I don't know if they're gonna end up putting a second class in. I hope so. I don't know what it could be though. They've kind of covered most of the like standard Dragon Quest classes in this game already. Let's see. Okay. I feel bad that Belcrum's still just using the standard dollar board, but they're not account-wide, and I don't want to spend, like, a whole bunch of money in the auction house, like, getting him one, because he doesn't have a lot of money, because I don't craft or anything on him, so... Usually I just feed him money from Warbeard when he needs some. So far, he hasn't, like, really needed a lot, though. Usually, he's pretty self-sufficient, but... Obviously, because Warbeard does every quest in the game that comes up, he just naturally has a lot more money than Belcrum. I think I go around... Yeah, I gotta go around the river. And then whenever this class hits 80, we're going to swap back over to the Superstar. Or sorry, to the Dancer, not the Superstar. Okay, and I should be able to go up through here. Actually, I think I just followed the river, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's been so long since I did this kind of area. Okay, should be just in here. I feel like curses would get lifted here. It's pretty beautiful. Ah, this must be the coup de spring. It certainly has a mysterious aroma. Yeah, let us see if my curse can truly be lifted. Get in there, buddy. If anything happens to me, I'll be counting on you. Huh, nothing's happening. Seems this wasn't nearly what it was all chalked up to be. Seems the spring doesn't do anything. Huh? What's this? I'm becoming beautiful? There you go, buddy. Oh, I'm still regal. It worked. I'm back to normal. Well, what do you think? You probably had no idea such a handsome face was hiding under all that sliminess, did you? Wahoo! I'm not a monster anymore. Only I've returned back to normal. As the king, only I could have caused so much suffering due to my ineptitude. The soldiers led by Gorius, and the monster masters sent to war. Where in the world were they taken? I want to find them and bring them back to this spring to return them all to normal. I must find them somehow. Thank you for your assistance. Please come to the throne room when you return to Al-Ahagiro. I cannot say the name of that town right. Al-Ahagiro. I'd like to reward you. There you go, bud. I should actually check out the seasonal event. Just in case, maybe you get like a cool mount or something. I have to hit an inn at some point soon, too. Hey, actually, one sec. Okay, I haven't gotten anything like super duper. Well, no seeds. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any seeds that were just sitting in my inventory. Sometimes I like forget to use them, and then I'm like giving up like stat boosts for no reason. Ah, here you are, Belkram. Thanks to you, I'm able to appear before the people in my original form. You've been a great help to me. I thank you once again. Now here's the gift of gratitude. Please accept it. Well, now I got a seed. There we go. Wonder where all those soldiers and monster masters have been taken away to. If we could break the curse at Kuda's Spring, we could return them to their original forms. Anyway, thank you for your hard work, Belkram. We'll need your help from now on. But for now, you may step back. So get away from me. Let's eat that seed and then we'll just pop right back in and see our best friend, the king. It's too bad. I'd really like to play the fortune teller, but like I just don't. I don't have the time to like sit there and like grind out all the cards and that. It's brutal. It looks like it'd be so much work to like build yourself up to be like you can get competent fairly easy, I think. But like to get like the really good cards, it looks like it's a lot of work when I looked into it. I'll be responsible for finding your husband. So you can rest easy. I owe quite a lot to that monster master. Thank you. Ah, Belkram, I've been waiting for you. Malika, this is Belkram. He's quite the capable adventurer, even saving my life many times already. If he's willing to help, we'll have this problem solved in no time at all. I see. Belkram, this is Malika. She's returned here to Al-Ahagiro in search of her husband who was lost in the war. Her husband is a young man who also happens to be a monster master. I have my faith that you'll find him for me. Please, Belkram, I'm begging you. I just want my child to know he's safe. Mommy, when can I see Daddy? Don't worry, lass. You'll see him soon. I just know it. I don't have any leads, but I'd like to ask for your help anyways. Well, will you? Great, I knew I could count on you. Thank you so much, Mr. Belkram. Monster Masters helped out immensely during the war, so that's why I'm asking you to help them. Da-da-da. Belkram, I didn't want his wife to hear, but perhaps Caliban also transformed into a monster. I'm gonna say Kelvin, actually. Kelvin is a young man with a cross-shaped scar over his left eye. If he became a monster, the scar should still be there. If you find a monster with a scar like that, bring it here discreetly. I think going to Kuda's Spring will change him back. Please, Belkram, you must save Kelvin. What about all of them? He kind of condensed it down. He's like, I want to save all of them. It's like, just save this one guy because his wife showed up. Okay, we need to go to the false world now. Because we actually know a monster with a cross-shaped scar over his eye. I'm gonna hit up the inn real quick just to recharge my buds. That should be fine, actually. They've been pretty good about keeping everybody alive except for that one time. Hey, there you go. I still don't know. I think fame level, like, gives you access to quests, but, like, I don't know. I still don't know quite what it actually does for you. I think maybe that's it, but I haven't noticed, like, a time when my fame leveled up and it was like, oh, there's new quests. Like, I don't remember that ever happening, so. Maybe that was, like, the original intent, but I have no idea. I actually really like the way that they've, like, done, like, you know, there's, like, false worlds and time travel and this and that. I actually really like the way they've done it in this game. A lot of the time when they do, like, time travel in RPGs, it's kind of meh. But so far, I've kind of liked the way they laid it out. it's like not something that everybody can do. There's only like specific people that can, and it's like limited and stuff like that. I don't know, it's neat. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is, I've just kind of assumed this is where we usually met up with them. Actually, I finally got a monster, like, completely done, which is kind of cool. Like, I finished off by, like, my pig wizard, so I'm pretty happy about that. He's, like, been reincarnated the max number of times. I'm happy with the skills I gave him. He's got, like, okay equipment, so, like, I got, like, one, like, good-to-go one. But I want to keep, you know, leveling up more of them. I'm eventually going to, like, get into the monster taming stuff, but for now I'm just, like, kind of passively leveling up monsters. Ah, Belkram. He's got the scar. This is a surprise. I'm so happy to see you again after such a long time. But why are you here? Huh? Kelvin's wife came all the way to Al-Ahagiro looking for him? But she's not in Al-Ahagiro of this world. She's in the other one we're from. Which means that you found a way to get back to the real world? Can you tell us how you did it? What? So if you use that... What is it actually called? I don't remember what they called it. The stone that I use. You can get back to the real world? And in your world, there's a Kudus spring that breaks the curse that turns people into monsters? So if you and Kelvin go to that spring, he'll be able to change back into a human. Hey, Kelvin, you miss your family, right? Let's go back home together. Rawr. It's settled. Belkram, use that bribe stone thing so we can go back to the other Al-Ahagiro. I'm not really sure how any of this stuff works. I think it's called a brave stone, actually. And I'm kind of nervous, but I'll be waiting at the pillar outside Al-Ahagiro. I cannot say that town's name right. It's because the Al in front of it makes me want to say an AL in the next part of the word. Like, I can't, like, basically, I just can't. I have to say it that way. It won't let me not. It's kind of like how everybody has certain words that they always say wrong. Like, unless I say it slowly, I always say crayon, just crayon. All the time. Like, I always say it as just crayon. Wait, I thought she said here. Oh, there she is. I have a friend that, like, can't say coconut unless she says it, like, really, really slowly. Otherwise, her, like, for some reason, her tongue just trips over the word. It's, like, the weirdest thing. Sorry to keep you waiting. We can finally return to our world. Well then, I'll let you do your thing, and we'll be right behind you. Arr. Yeah, it was a brave stone, okay. One sec here. There was no sign of Seraphine nor Claude anywhere. Dr. uses the Bravestone once more. I don't know if they're still chilling out. Some people really don't like spoilers in these kinds of games, so me, I don't care, because like whatever, I'll still enjoy it, but I know a lot of people don't like spoilers. I had somebody raid me during Sea of Stars who was like, not like super far, but like decently far behind me, and as soon as I said where I was in the game, they're like, I'm sorry, I gotta dip. And I was like, no worries. We're going back. Oh yeah, no, I completely... Some people, spoilers, like, really bother them. Velcrum, I was surprised to see you disappear in a flash. And now you're back again. For me, it, like, depends on the game. For, like, an MMORPG, like, I don't care. Although this game has, like, a pretty good story, and there's been some, like, pretty interesting plot points in it, but, like, nothing that I would, like, get upset about if I, like, knew ahead of time. I guess we can't follow behind you and go back to the real world after all. Wish I could have sent Kelvin home to see his family. If I could just somehow tell his wife that he's doing okay. That cameo that Kelvin had when he was a human. I wish we still had it. Rawr, rawr. Okay, you know what? He roars on his own. I don't need to fill in the roars. Huh? Are you saying you know where the cameo went? I'm gonna start trying to find a new, like, guild in Frontier. I'm gonna start, like, going on quests with people and hanging out in the square and being a social hunter instead of hiding in my little, like, grotto lair all the time like a loner. Well, I had no idea. Kelvin said that his cameo was stolen by a monster in Nassim Cave right after he first got here. They could still have it. Let's go to the cave and see if we can get it back. Nassim Cave is underground in the eastern part of Al-Ahagiro region. Will you come with me? I think the monster is in a place called Devil's Roost inside the cave. That's where we should head first. It's actually funny on the topic of, like, words that people can't say properly, like random little things. Like, I cooked for many years professionally, like anything from, like, you know, breakfast joints to, like, you know, fine dining and, like, catering weddings and stuff like that. And it was kind of funny. There's always, like, one thing that people can't cook. So, like, I had this, like, amazing head chef, like, super nice British dude, really funny guy, like, just came up with the craziest, like, food, but he couldn't make baked potatoes. Every time he tried to cook a baked potato, he would fuck it up and burn it. There was another guy I worked with who, like, just couldn't cook rice to save his life. But he could cook anything else, no problem. My thing was eggs. I couldn't cook eggs at all. I was, like, really bad at cooking eggs. So what I did is, when I had a summer free, because I lived in a tourist town, or not a summer free, a winter free, I worked in a summer town that, in the winter time, a lot of the restaurants close. So a lot of the cooks in that will either go on, like, employment insurance for the winter because they're technically laid off, or, you know, they'll just work at other restaurants that are open all year round. So I just took a job that year at a breakfast restaurant. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to cook eggs if it's the last thing I do. So that's what I did. And now I'm, like, okay at it. Okay, I know it's like one of these, but which one? Okay, we're gonna drop in. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of, it was always, like, such a weird thing, and it like was every single time. Okay, so I need to drop in from a different spot. A little bit north of where I just did. But yeah, like, it was just such a funny thing that, like, just randomly, and it was, like, every person, there was never anybody who's like, I can cook anything. There was always something that every chef I ever worked with just, like, couldn't do. Just the most random, stupid things, too. Like, there was a dude who, like, couldn't cook pasta al dente. He would always overcook it, and then it would be useless. Like, just little things like that. I always found it really funny. Okay, so I feel like I used that one. So let's try this one. Is there another hole though? We'll try this one. Hey, oh, no treasure. No, still not there. Okay, I need to go further out. You know what? This is probably it. Yeah, it's about at the angle that the door has been. Perfect. There we go. We got it. Third time's a charm. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do for the next little bit when I have time is I'm going to work on building more gun lances. It's like, we just need more gun lances. So I'm going to try to build, like, except for the sleep one. Like, I feel like sleep is not useful in Frontier. Maybe I'm fucking wrong and sleep is, like, the best, but I don't think it is. I've never really used sleep in any of the games, to be perfectly honest with you. Sorry, one sec here. So that's what I'm going to kind of work away at. Is I'm going to build up, like, all the gun lances that I can, which means I'm going to have to fight, like, some of those harder Zeniths a few times. Maybe I'll actually do some multiplayer hunt for once in my life. But I'll tell you one thing I won't do. I won't get carried because that's not what I'm about. That's a bitchy thing to say. I have noticed that, though. I've noticed a few, like, not like super big streamers, but like a lot bigger than me. They like they played Frontier, and then, and you know what? Honestly, it doesn't matter. Monster Hunter is a multiplayer game, but I'll see them, like, they'll get their entire following to, like, help them farm, and I'm like, I wish I could help get, like, people to help me farm everything. Sometimes it takes a long time, like making up Malkir's armor set for, like, the Supremacy mods. That took me so long to do solo. Like, it was like hours and hours and hours of my life trying to get that done. But I think that's one of the other reasons that I haven't made a lot of sets in Frontier. It's like the grind is real, and I get it because it's like it's an MMO, so that's just the way it was. But like, I don't know, I have a hard time getting motivated to like grind. Like, I don't mind grinding for a bit, obviously, because I play Monster Hunter all the time, and I built probably hundreds of armor sets in all the different games. But it's also just because, like, I don't know, I need to sit down. I'm gonna pull up like Fist's guides and all that and like reread them all, because I want to, one, learn about the Hunter's Road more, two, which way do I go? It should be right here, right? Walk with courage, show the way to those, go beyond the flowing sand. That doesn't seem right, though. But yeah, like the Hunter's Road, and then also just some of the other side content, because I don't like understand how to get cuffs, and like there's like a bunch of stuff in Frontier that I'm not 100% sure how to do. You know what? If I can get rid of the shit on the map. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. All right, there we go. You know what? Just in case. Which accessories should I wear today? The pink pearls are so cute. But the rosary would make me look fabulous. Kelvin, she's the one who stole your cameo? Arr. Dear God. Hey! Get out! Don't you know you're not supposed to come into a girl's room while she's getting all pretty? You bunch of creepers! Look at her beautiful nails. No, that's not it. All we want is for you to return Kelvin's cameo. No way, I told you to get out! This place is my secret dressing room and I want you all to leave now! Belcrum, sorry to ask, but do you think you can deal with it so we're just gonna murder her? I said get out! Don't make me say it again! There's no cohesion though, rainbow colors? She's all over the place. Actually, she matched up each hand. Alright, there's a bit of cohesion there, we're good. He's a very sweet troll. Right, just in case it starts attacking me. I don't have the power to push her back, she's too big. Holy shit. So powerful. I don't want to do that. I don't think you can knock her over. I'm going to try one more time. He did. No, it's making me murder myself. Holy shit, that charm lasted a long time. Oh, not again. God damn it. See, on Warbeard, I had, like, charm resistance and stuff like that. She murdered me. Everybody's charmed, so they're not attacking each other. There we go. That's good, at least. Now, if somebody could res me, that would be amazing. Thank you, Warbeard. Aw. I don't remember what this move does. One sec. I want to look up what that sap circle does. I actually can't remember what it does. I know it's... I think it's like a regen thing, maybe. He's level 80 now. The Dark Fencer. Except I never use a sword. What's your problem? You come barging in here while I'm getting all pretty? I've never felt so violated. Sorry, we just want that cameo back that you have. Cameo? You mean this? Yeah, that's it. It belongs to him. If it's not any trouble, could he please have it back? I did kind of like it, but sure. It wouldn't have matched with my outfit today anyways. There we go. We just had to fight a weirdly powerful troll. Oh, it's that time already? I can't be late for my date. See you idiots later. Wonder what that was all about. But I'm so happy we got the cameo back. Can you do me a huge favor and deliver this to Kelvin's wife for me? Is something wrong? Kelvin also wanted to deliver a message to his wife. He wants her to know that he can't come back just yet, but that he will soon. Here, please take this. We really got to find a way to get back to our world as soon as possible. We'll see what we can find. Once we can figure it out, let's meet up again. Good job, team. Actually, let's evacuate. Pop back to the True Kingdom. The only one it's funny, like, out of all the gun lances I want to build, the one I want most is from the monster that I want to fight the least, which is Torticless, or Torridcless. I always call it Torticless, but it's Torridcless. Because it has, like, I think it's actually Fortified Plus. It's either Fortify or Guard Plus, and it's lightning damage, which is, like, good against a decent amount of the monsters that I want to fight. So, and it looks cool as hell, so I'm like, I gotta fight Torrid again. Ah, Belcrum, just in time. Like it was beginning to worry. So you just been waiting here? My husband, is he safe? Ah, you found Kelvin, didn't you? He's alive, isn't he? If he's alive, then why hasn't he come home? Where is he? What is he doing? This is a cameo I gave him as a good luck charm for the war, isn't it? Ah, so Kevin said that he can't come home just yet. But he will be soon, and we shouldn't worry. The fact that he can't return home yet and won't say why probably means there's a reason he doesn't want us to worry. I'll believe his words and keep waiting for him. I'll tell Lass he's doing just fine. He's right beside you. He just heard everything you said. That kid looks really stupid, though. So maybe she doesn't worry about saying stuff in front of him because he doesn't pay attention anyway. Mr. Belkram, King Munis, thank you for everything. This gives me hope for the best. He looks really dopey. Of course, if there's anything else you need, you can always come to me. He's just got like 1,000-yard stare at all times. Now, Belkram, please, tell me what you saw. You found Calvin as a monster, didn't you? Why didn't you bring him here? Belkram told the king about the false Lenderzi and what happened since he last saw Calvin. How horrible. It seems Calvin and the other soldiers were taken to this false Lenderzia. It's quite hard to believe, but if you say so, I know it must be truth. That's right, I haven't had a chance to thank you for such a difficult task. Please accept this as my thanks. I think maybe tomorrow we'll do some Mother 3. I'm kind of mad about Tuesday. Like, oh my god, I started the stream and like OBS just kept disconnecting from Twitch, and like I still don't know why. It just randomly stopped doing it at like 9 p.m. and by then I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna risk it anymore. We're just gonna call it a day, and I just kind of gave up on it. So maybe we'll try that again tomorrow because I want to see what happens next. We were almost done the castle. Speaking of which, you said that you found Calvin's cameo in Nassim Cave. And after he was taken, his cameo was stolen. Nassim Cave. I think we just go back in, right? Yeah, okay. We'll swap over to Dancer whenever we get it. Oh yeah, actually, one sec. Where is it? Fairy Mirror. Okay, so there's a new dollar board that just came out, and it's like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. I think it's cash shop only. Where is it? It's so cool. I don't care about any of these. The wings are kind of cool, but I don't super care about them. Yeah, these are all from the, where the heck is it? Maybe it's not in the book yet. Rubber machine. I would love to have the coffin, but I don't even know how you get it. It's actually weirdly hard to find information on how you get some of the dollar boards. I think a lot of them were like special events. There's some like cool holiday looking ones. Let me guess, it's near the beginning. I figured it would be near the end, but maybe they build them up from the front. I don't know. If it's not in here, I'm going to be embarrassed. Here it is. Look at it. It's so cool. It's just like a rad train bike. I don't know why. I really like it. Yeah, it is cash shop only because it's got the clover on it. But I'm going to look up and see how much it is, and maybe I'll grab it. This one's cool too, but the other one's a train. You can't beat a train. Anyway. Ah, Belkram, actually, your story of how you recovered Calvin's cameo reminded me of something. It seems to me that when we were turned into monsters, the soldiers were taken to Nassim Cave. And it was also Nassim Cave where Calvin's cameo was stolen in the other world. I was struck by this and thought these two caves must be connected. I was so excited, so I want you to go with Calvin to Nassim Cave in the other world and see if you can return to this world. This is something only you, who can travel between the two worlds, can do. What do you think? Will you do it? I'll do anything for Calvin. Ah, I was right to ask you. Now go to Al-Ahagiro, over there and look for Calvin. I'll go over there. Sorry. It's repeating itself. Well, you go over there to Nassim Cave and check out the inside. Now then, I'm counting on you, Belkram. Alright, so we just gotta go back up the mountain to meet up with them again. They hang out up there all the time. I thought like everybody's like cool in the city over there now, but those two are always up there. Oh shit, that's fine. Whatever. I'll swap over to Dancer when I have a second. It's not a big deal. Ah, Belkram, thank goodness. We've been looking all over for you. We tried everything we could to find a way back to our world, but nothing worked. I don't really get it. How'd it go with you, Belkram? The Seam Cave, I see. That's where Calvin's silver cameo was taken, right? If the Seam Cave is connected in both of our worlds, then maybe it's a chance to get back to the other world. Maybe I'll finally be able to meet your family, Calvin. Arr. Finally. There may be more secrets hiding inside of the Seam Cave. So let's go have another look. We'll meet you there. I love the music in the False World. I don't know why. It's like that melancholy tune. I find myself humming it a lot, like just day to day. Even though like I haven't been in like, I don't really go to the False Lenderzi a lot, but every time I go there, I just really like the song. I think also it like wormed its way into my mind just because I like heard it so much. Because like it plays in most of the zones in the False Lenderzia. I don't think we can go in that way. Oh yeah, because I gotta go into Nassim Cave. Foolish. Foolish boy. 1 sec, we gotta hop back down that hole. Yeah, we're a little low on magic. Oh well. We'll drop her down to normal just to get through it. It's fine. It doesn't... I've never seen, like, it... Because I tested it once. Like, I purposely lost a fight to, like, see what the difficulty sliders do. And it just seems to inflate their health and damage. Like, I didn't notice... Maybe it was just the boss I tried it on, but I didn't notice it actively giving them new abilities or anything else. So I was like, whatever. Inflated values I don't care about. Like, yeah, you get more XP for it, so I usually do it, but I'm not like super attached to it because like, yeah, if you get like interesting new attacks and that, yeah, absolutely. It's like the reason why when you get to G rank in Monster Hunter, you don't go back and fight low rank because they're slow and boring. Although sometimes it is fun just to stomp them. Especially if you need like a low rank part for some random reason, you just go in and like demolish everybody. Let's see. How would I get there? Oh, okay. That's straightforward. Okay, good. Well, I guess I'm still in the right level range. I know I've like kind of over leveled when all the enemies start running away from me. As long as some of them still chase after me, I'm like, okay, I didn't over level yet. Like, I have a list though. Like, as far as I know, the cap for 2.0 was like maybe 85. If I'm remembering correctly, I have it written down somewhere. Because I've been trying to keep my character within those limits. That's why I like that you can like set it so that like all of your XP goes to like... Wait, what's going on here? There must be a drop down again. One sec here. I see, never mind. Yeah, the reason I like to get a different dollar board is I really hate the sound this one makes. Because it's just that same little pulsing sound for like ever when you're riding it. And I really don't like the noise it makes. But I don't know if, like, the one I use on Warbeard is just like a tornado. But it just makes a wind noise, but it's a little less, I don't know. It's not like bad, but it's a little grating. All right, we'll save here just in case. Oh yeah, one sec. I bought a new scythe. I want to make sure. I think it's a level 90 scythe. I can't remember. Oh, no, it's 80. All right, let's get our new scythe out. Boom, look at that. So beautiful. I actually like the look of the other one better. But this one's kind of okay. That's actually one thing that's kind of rough for people like using scythes, because like up until like level, I think it's like level 100 or so, there's not really any scythes that you can get from enemy drops. They're all crafted. At least from what I saw. So like it's expensive if you want to use a scythe weapon. Because you just don't seem to get them. Oh, look! A couple of jerks. We must put the finishing touches on this together, my brother. We must do it now. Ugh, what a pain in the arse. Why do we have to fix up this transfer gate the great Demon King made? We were given this special task by none other than the Demon Marshal Zeldrad himself. All that's left is to finish... all that's left to finish is to close this gate. You know, the one that lets you travel between true and false Landersia? This is why you must help me. I don't really feel like it. So what the king said about the two worlds being connected is true. I'm sure we can use that to return to the real world. Don't fucking talk, just like get them. Whoa. What? Yeah! Look who I found. Stop right there. You've already seen too much. Hey, you two, look what I found. Some humans. Yeah! What? This transfer gate is about to be closed. It's forbidden from use. Leave here immediately. There's no way I'm gonna let you close that gate. It's our last hope. What's this? You got a problem? Guess I can make up for being lazy by fighting you guys. Come on, let's go. Shit. I accidentally skipped it, I'm sorry. You who would cross us, the 3 hole-filling siblings, we will dig your graves here. Yeah, but that's making a hole. I thought you filled holes. I do normal just because I'm like low on magic and that. Okay. Not a lot of monsters seem to want to fall down. Get up, Falcon, please. I do feel like some of the debuffs last way too fucking long. Like, I'm literally not able to do anything. Although I guess that's like your punishment for falling into the damn trap. Not again. Oh, it's like a trap they're setting up. It doesn't activate right away. Alright, well, I'm just gonna sit back and blast you with evil waves then, you idiot. Finish this idiot off. Got it. Sorry, bro. At least let me go out with a bang. Ugh. That's right, we can't give up. There's no hole that we cannot fill. Well said, my siblings. Now it's time for the 3 of us to unite our power. Ah! No, the transfer gate. Massive Zeldrad. We, the 3 hole-filling siblings, leave no holes unfilled. Blah. Well, you know what? They took their jobs really seriously. They got it done. You know, I'm not happy about it, but they got to do what they love. Hurry, Calvin. Now it's our only chance to go back home. Sorry, I'm just checking something here. There we go. Sorry about that. Grr? She's not coming. Goodbye, Kelvin. I'm glad. Now Kelvin can finally reunite with his family. Can you do me a big favor? Once you go back to the other world, can you please give this to him? Since we first met, I've learned a lot of things like reading and writing. You've done so much for me. Thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye, Belkram. Well, that's sad. They were like best friends. Okay, one sec. I need to see what that move does. I keep forgetting it. This is the problem when I don't play this character for so long. I literally forget what some of his battle commands are. Skills, sort. Okay, what is this one? Boost damage. Well, I definitely want to always do that. Foolish. Beast of Hades, yeah, recovers HP to allies when dealing damage, and then that is paralyzed. Okay, perfect. I never use the sword anyway. And then Dark Gift, I think, is receive a portion of damage. Yeah, okay, so it's a defensive tool. Okay, the rest of them still were what I thought they were. Okay. You know, we'll finish off today. We'll just stick on the Demon Swordsman. And then next time we play this, we'll swap back over. I'll make sure we're just on Dancer. Because like I said, I want to keep these two kind of together. So I have like my support class. And then I have my like DPS class going. I think what we'll do is we'll end today when we finish the Al-Ahagiro storyline. I'm going to see if maybe tomorrow I can just do a quick stream to finish off 2.1 because I don't super have time today. So maybe we'll finish it up tomorrow. I can't remember how long the last bit of it is. Maybe it's not too long. So is he gonna already be here, or like where did he go? I'm gonna assume he just ran to the throne room. He's like, hey, what's up? They just let him in because he had scars. Oh, he must have ran there on his own. Ah, Belkram, you've returned. You've done quite well. This is the first time you've seen me like this, huh? It's me, Kelvin. I was investigating the Seam Cave when I came across a monster with a scar over its eye. That's when I had an idea. Thankfully, the monster listened to me. I took him to the Kuda Spring, and sure enough, he changed back to how he was before. Belkram, after I left, what did Seraphy do? Here's a letter. A letter from Seraphy. To Mr. Calvin. She doesn't write very well, okay. I will stay here and protect Al-Ahagiro. It was so fun to travel with you, Mr. Kelvin. Thank you so much. Please take care of your family. Seraphy. Your spelling and writing is so sloppy, it's really hard to read. You know what? That scythe is actually growing on me. It looks pretty cool. He's been saying that as long as I can remember. Protect the other Al-Ahagiro, where the monsters turned into humans. But she knew that if I found out, I'd have wanted to stay there too. That's why she acted that way. She did it for me. Daddy! I don't know what that kid like. Lass! Just make him shut his eyes or something. He looks like he's insane. It's really you. Welcome home. Not insane. He just looks like he's dumb. Yeah, I'm sorry I made you worry for so long. A family sure is a great thing. He's just hanging out. Belkram, it is all thanks to you that this family was reunited. I can't count the number of times I've been indebted to you for your help. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. There we go. Kelvin, I know that you're not from Al-Ahagiro, but you still were involved in this country's war. Don't worry, I was only trying to protect my wife's homeland and my partner, Bermud. As for that Bermud, you said that he died a horrible death in the false Landerzia, did you not? Actually, Kelvin, I have a favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to take Bermud's place as the keeper of our arena? What? Me? Of course, I want you to stay here to help make this country as vibrant as ever. A sacred place for monster masters all over. Oh yeah, completing this, like, story quest here gives you the ability to start doing the actual monster arena. I accept. However, this arena's purpose will be for humans and monsters to coexist, and not for monsters to hurt each other. Jeez. Hey, Dad, can I stay here with you? And Mom and Grandma and Grandpa forever? Can I? Of course you can, lass. Yay! I promise that I'll do my best as king to keep smiling, so that a terrible war like this will never happen again. For so long, this country has been shrouded in darkness of night, with the future unclear. But at long last, the dawn of Al-Ahagiro has come. Yeah, totally. This is rad. You must be quite tired after your long journey. Won't you visit us again after a good long rest? There's something I must tell you. Yeah, I just double checked. Yeah, the Grand Zadora part of this will take like another hour or two, so we're gonna stop it here and we'll kind of leave it at that point then. I think that's the best choice for today. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get around to it tomorrow, but in the evening I am planning on streaming either Mother 3 or more of this. I kind of am erring on the side of Mother 3 because I want to keep rolling on it, so we'll kind of see from there, but I do also want to finish off 2.1, so we'll see which one wins out with me tomorrow. The Pendulum of Fate has grown in power considerably. Now that you've traveled to the 3 countries, return to Lushenda in Grand Zadora Castle's 2nd floor. There we go. Editing. Also, I forgot that like we needed to go see the king one more time yesterday, so maybe I'll stitch this into yesterday's video, who knows. You know, it ended unexpectedly. Okay, we're fine. I actually like that it does that. It gives you a chance to watch it again if you want to. Good to see you, Belkram. I've learned some things from Kelvin while you were away. He told me there is no longer a gate to this world anymore. And the things that had happened in the midst of that war, I know that you have a very special mission, therefore, I thought it'd be wise to tell you about it. It all started when the Great Demon King's army invaded the pyramid in the northeast desert. We decided to go to war to defend it. Glorious, the captain of the time, came up with a plan to close the gap between his and the Great Demon King's forces. His idea was to get Bermud, who managed the monster arena, and his monsters to follow behind him. You're completely out of line, Bermud. I'm gonna say Bermud. You promised you would help in the war. Hurry up and release those monsters. The captain. See, that's not how you get cooperation. If you don't cooperate, then I shall have them killed where they stand. Got it? Listen up. These monsters will be our shields. They should be grateful to be given such a heroic duty. He loves them. I want one of those dinosaurs so bad. I gotta get one. I'm sorry, everyone. Bermud. We can trust in the monsters that we've raised together. I have no doubt they'll drive away the Great Demon King's army. Yes, you're right. Don't make a guy... Every time there's a guy with a mustache, he turns out to be evil. I think maybe that's why they don't have good beards for your character. They're like, anybody with a beard is maybe evil. Or a king. But because of Glorious's plan, those monsters were forced to the front lines to act as shields for the humans. It didn't matter, because they were defeated and captured anyway. Then the leader of the demons whispered something to Bermud. Do you hate those humans who throw away the monsters you love so dearly like garbage? Don't you want them to feel the same agony? Kelvin tried with all his might to stop Bermud, but his anger and grief became too strong and got the better of him. And so, Bermud gave himself in to the demons. Demon General gave him the power to become a monster himself. Bermud was crowned king in the false Al-Ahagiro and tormented those who were once human. And I'm certain you already know what happened next. This is a great tragedy that befell this land. Demons are truly horrifying. They manipulate the darkness in people's hearts and live such a gruesome existence. You are on a mission to fight against the demons, are you not? Please be sure to take care of yourself. If you ever find yourself in trouble again, I shall be there for you. Please feel free to visit me anytime you'd like. See, that's the cool part about being a hero. You get to meet all these cool kings. Except for that one king. The best king so far is still that one, the older ogre king. He's the best king. Alright, now we can go see the sage. Yeah, maybe I'll stitch that onto the end of yesterday's video, because it, like, I don't know, it doesn't super matter.